Babes, this is my honest review of the Hocus Pocus tarot deck. At the very end, if you stick around, I'll give you a mini reading. If you don't want that, scroll. But if you do, let's go. My name's Grey Galaxy, and I've been reading tarot for about 25 years, and I have over 100 tarot decks, so I'm kind of qualified for this. Now, I believe I've developed 5 key factors to determine how good a tarot deck is, and they are as follows: packaging, the art, the book, shuffle ability, and the card feel itself. So let's get going. The packaging, fantastic. I really love the outside cover. It is obviously it's the animated version, but it's so beautiful. And I love that gold foil effect that you find all the way around. Another thing I love about it is how durable it is. There's no way that this is going to get crushed. If you're like me, an Aries rising, and you leave your cards on the ground sometimes, it could survive a couple steps, if you know what I'm saying. Now, when we open the top, we see that there's this little ribbon here. This ribbon is intricate. Anybody who reads tarot knows how important it is that the ribbon is there. And it really does add an entire star to the packaging. And then you can see you use the ribbon to pull the deck up, so you're not bending the cards or flipping it over to get it out. And inside, what a fun detail. That's going to be the black flame candle. As far as packaging goes, I would give this 5 out of 5 stars. Absolutely fantastic. Now, let's talk about the book. It is a great quality. It's got a nice binding on it. It's got the same texture and coating as the cards do, which we'll get to in a second. Something I love about the book is that not only does it explain each card in the major and minor arcana, but it also explains several different types of tarot readings, which is so important for beginners. Now, I am going to knock 1 star off for this book because the cards in this deck are not represented by the normal wands, coins, swords, and cups. They're represented by candles, pumpkins, lightning, and potions. And while those do stand for something, the book does not explain what it stands for. So a new person or a new reader might be confused trying to understand which is wands, which is coins, which is sword, and which is cups. For that reason, I am going to give this one a 4 out of 5 stars. Now, the art is stunning. While I'm talking right now, I'm just going to keep flashing different versions of cards that come in this deck that I think are so beautiful. But something that really stands out to me to be the finest version would be the transformation card. Now, a transformation card usually is represented by the death card. And I think that death can come across as such a finality or such a scary thing when reading tarot. So looking at it as transformation is fantastic. And I love that it's Binks being transformed into Binks. I would give this deck a 5 out of 5 for art. All right, now arguably the most important part of a tarot deck to a tarot reader is its ability to be shuffled. People who shuffle in different ways. Some people do the bridge shuffle that you just saw. Some people do this shuffle that you see here. Either way is fine. However you want to shuffle is fine. No matter how you do it, it's very comfortable. I have rheumatoid arthritis. I have a hard time gripping cards. These are perfect size. Sometimes tarot cards are just big for no reason, and I don't get it. So I really love when tarot cards are regular card size. It makes me very happy. 5 out of 5. And that leads us right into card feel. What I love about these cards is how bendable they are. That's exactly why they shuffle so well. But not only are they bendable, they have a nice coating on them, so they're not going to crease very well. They're going to return back to their original form. I also love the rounded corners, not the pointed corners. I find that pointed corner cards normally peel back sooner than the rounded corner cards. So I think you could probably use these daily for maybe 4 or 5 months before you would see any wear and tear on the card. And that is fantastic. 5 out of 5. After spending 5 minutes doing the math, this deck gets a 4.6 out of 5 stars. A fantastic option for any beginner or intermediate or even advanced reader. And if you love Hocus Pocus and you just want to get it for that reason, I do not blame you. It is beautiful. But I promised you a reading, so let's do that. This reading is going to give you an idea of what the book sounds like because I'm going to read the book verbatim for the cards I pull. Okay, so the very first card that comes up is going to represent you, and that card is the Queen of Potions. I'm going to put her right here. And this is what the Queen of Potions has to say. Upright, the Queen of Potions has a nurturing soul, placing the needs of others before her own. She provides strength during times of hardship and inspires creative endeavors. Her wisdom is always filled with great insight, guided by her intuition. Good for you. You sound super cool. The next card I draw represents the message the universe has for you, and that is the 7 of Lightning. What a cool looking card. I'm going to go ahead and put that right there. And the Seven of Lightning says, beware deceit and manipulation by those around you. The ones you call friends may be foes in disguise, and their betrayal will be devastating. Reflect on those who may gain from your misery. Have they been honest, or have you been fooled? Oof. So really take count of who's in your life, who you're trusting, and make sure they deserve it. Now, the final card that I pull represents the outcome of the situation if you listen to the advice and find the people that are manipulating you and cut them out. That card is, oof, transformation. I love that for you. I'm going to put it right there. Transformation says this. Transformation is a card of endings and beginnings. After Thackeray Binks fails to save his sister from the Sanderson sisters, they curse him with an immortal life as a black cat. Through this transformation, Thackeray is trapped in a seemingly endless cycle of guilt. Is there something that you cannot move on from, or have you finally found release? In the upright position, when one thing is destroyed, another is born anew. Even when Thackeray is turned into a cat, he chooses to defend the black flame candle and ensure the Sanderson sisters do not return. You too will face great destruction, followed by great renewal. That's awesome. Allow the old to pass and the new ideas and opportunities to move forward. By accepting them, you shall become greater. I love that reading. If you enjoyed yourself, give this video a like and share it with a friend. And if you read tarot, let me know in the comments, what deck should I review next? As always, stay stellar.